Welcome to Jambar Magazine. I'm Rocco Latrena.
And I'm Scott Shiddock.
Whether you're looking for a pick-me-up between class or need a new hangout spot, there's a new cafe inside the Butler Art Museum. Reporter Tristan Hofstetter stopped in to show us what they have to offer.
Latte art has a whole new meaning inside Youngstown's Butler Institute of American Art here on Wick Avenue, with a new cafe welcoming Youngstown State Penguins and art lovers alike.
We're at Looma Café inside of the Butler Art Institute. We've been here since May 30th, serving specialty coffee, food, and we want this to be a space for people to feel like they can create things, whether it be art, whether it be relationships. I just want this to be a space for people to create.
Zach and his fiancée have always had a dream of owning a cafe, and with friends working at the Butler, they've found this to be the perfect space. From American art to brand new starts, Zach and the team hope YSU students and museum goers can enjoy coffee, art, and making new friends in Looma Cafe's inviting and creative atmosphere.
Sort of just what we've hoped for since opening this, just seeing students come in and hanging out and bringing their friends in, and yeah, just having it be a space for them to do their work or meet with friends and whatever they want to do.
We couldn't be happier. Our docents now have a place to go, staff has a place to go, and the visitors are so happy when they're in here. And the only time people are unhappy is they're not open on Sunday because they need to have one day off.
The Butler Art Institute and Looma Café are located on 524 Wick Avenue, right off campus. Looma Café is open from 8 until 2, Tuesday through Friday. I've been Tristan Hofstetter for Jambar TV.
Wow, that was a very interesting story. There were a lot of good drinks in there, too.
Sure looked like it, yeah.
Yes, it looked very, very good.
I don't know about you, I'm not much of a coffee man myself, but I'm very into tea, so
tea is good.
I'm always up for good, cafe tea.
Oh, yeah. I heard that they have a lot of good food there, too.
Yeah, food's always one of the best parts of any good cafe.
Yes.
I don't know about you, I'm a Danish man myself as far as pastries go. So.
Yes. I'm a big cookie connoisseur myself.
Yeah.
So I love cookies. And I heard they also have very good grilled cheese there.
Yeah, what's a good cafe without some good sandwiches for lunch?
That is true.
Start the day with breakfast there, but
yes,
into the later hours of the day, always good to have something nice to tide you over till dinner.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out sometime.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well next up, the Boardman Park held its 15th annual Community Day celebration on Saturday, September 13th to bring together individuals in the community. At the event, families enjoyed games, food, live music performances from local bands, and a fireworks show from Phantom Fireworks. Mia Albaugh, Community Relations Coordinator for Boardman Park and a YSU alumni, said Community Day is a celebration of the relationship that the park has with the community. Albaugh mentioned that Boardman Park is working with Boardman schools to establish a new tradition with the students of the art department.
Is the Spartans Paint the Plow, and that is we're hoping for that to be something that Boardman students can look forward to as they go into high school and as they exit through.
Also at Community Day, organizations such as the Pop-Up Library of Mahoning County, the Boardman Board of Trustees, the Boardman Historical Society, and representatives from local businesses were all present, reaching out to the public, establishing connections, and strengthening old ones. Well, Rocco, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty good time.
Yeah, it does. I'm very big on park events and stuff, so I always like to go to those.
Yeah, what kinds?
Usually the ones like that story actually, with the fireworks and foods and stuff like that.
Always a fun time.
Oh,
Have you been to Community Day itself in Boardman Park?
No, I'm actually not from around here, but
okay.
Hopefully one day I will be able to go.
Hopefully. I am from the Valley, and I have not been to the Boardman Park's Community Day celebration. However, I'm going to have to check that out sometime. Maybe next year.
Yeah, it actually looks very, very fun.
Indeed it does.
Yes. When we come back, more about YSU right after this commercial break.
All right, so who knows why?
I know why. For starters, I'm getting a top-tier education without the price tag. Can you say that? Engineering, sports, music, business. I can do anything here. I'm getting my hands dirty, learning what my friends are only reading about. I'm part of something bigger here. I'm proud to bleed red and black. So yeah, I know why. It's not a question, it's the answer. Youngstown State University, know why.
We gon' push it to the limit, we gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. And together we ride, we gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. And together we ride, we gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Down the ride forever.
Welcome back to Jambar Magazine. Thanks for being here.
Youngstown State University's theater will soon be ready to open its doors for the 2025 and 2026 season. First up in October is the creepy yet comical play Arsenic and Old Lace. The theater invites attendants to Ford Theater to follow drama critic Mortimer Brewster as he discovers that his aunts have poisoned lonely men as an act of kindness. Technical director of the theater, Gunnar Carwile, said the plot will take place on a 2-story set.
And it's a very large scale. It's a lot of learning curve for not only myself, because it's my first time building a 2-story set, but a learning curve for a lot of different actors in this space because they have never worked on a set like this. And I'm very excited to see what the community gets to come out and see when we get it all set and done.
Said that the set for this play is on a large scale, so excitement is brewing among staff and students.
Well, it sure does sound exciting.
Yes.
I don't know about you, I haven't been able to get to any of YSU's theater productions, unfortunately, but I did go to quite a few in high school, so.
Yeah. As a theater kid, I am very excited about this because although I've never heard of Arsenic of an Old Lace, the plot was very interesting to read about. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, and on top of that, the whole concept of a 2-story set, I mean,
yes,
as far as I know, most plays don't do that. So good to see that, the YSU Theater Department is bringing together something so extravagant. Should be a good time all around. I think I'm going to have to catch that one. Alrighty. Well, next up for you, local artist Ben Burbrink's new album, titled New York's Favorite Darling, was released on August 25th. He will be performing at the Wick Yards in Youngstown on November 22nd. Burbink has been creating music since he was 13, and he's been in multiple bands, but is currently residing as a solo artist. This album tells the story of his last 2 years as a teenager and all the influential experiences he went through.
Everything's very personal, on this record. I kind of aired my dirty laundry out in a way nobody sane would ever think to do.
Can be found on all music streaming platforms under the name Ben Burbink.
That is very interesting. I am a big music fan. Although I've never heard of him, I would like to listen to his music.
Oh yeah, for sure. We were playing it in the office the other day, getting a good grasp on sort of the music we talk about here at the Jambar. And I myself also had not been familiar with Mr. Burbrink's music before. However, I would say I quite enjoyed it. I think I'm going to have to strongly consider, going to his performance at the Wick Yards.
Yeah, I'll have to give a listen.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it.
A day on the green turned into a gift of hope for local families at this year's Par Golf Tournament, held September 8th at the Youngstown Country Club. The annual event honoring Paula and Anthony Rich brought together local businesses and community members, all to support the Rich Center for Autism. Participants donated to take part in the tournament, with 100% of the proceeds going directly to the center to fund therapy, staffing, educational materials, and more. Jake Ellis, the event coordinator, says the support is critical. Our biggest goal is to raise enough funds to keep growing our programs to help even more kids and families. The need just keeps increasing and every dollar goes straight toward making a real difference. This year, organizers added new fundraising elements, including a silent auction and plans for a purse bingo in January. Ellis says it's more than just raising money. We also want to get more people talking about autism and how we can all support each other. Raising awareness is just as important as raising money. The Rich Center was founded in 1995 in memory of Paula and Anthony Rich, a mother and son who died in the 1994 crash of U.S. Air Flight 427. While the golf tournament is a highlight, Ellis reminds the community that support is always welcome. Whether it's volunteering, making donations, or even spreading the word about what we do, every bit helps.
Well, that's very nice to hear about, everything going on for the Rich Center. Always good to see people donating to causes like that.
That's all the time we have for Jambar News Magazine. I'm Rocco Latrena.
And I'm Scott Chiddock. See you next time.
We know you hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Why go to a school in the Mahoning Valley of northeastern Ohio, surprisingly beautiful as that may be? Why live on a campus that sits on the edge of the Rust Belt, historic and inspiring as that may be? In short, why choose Youngstown State? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the future, we take a back seat to nobody because you can afford us. And we will afford you the opportunity to build the future you want and the life you desire. Why Youngstown State? Because we care about you, your success, and our future. Together. Youngstown State University. Now you know why.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.